What's up, boys? We're back here with another video. Taking off the glasses like I'm Clark Kent because I'm Superman now, bruh. No, high key. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's to reject the world in its totality. This world wants to like crush you. And I want to describe this very quickly, right? Basically, the world is set up by people in power in order to keep their power. So what does this look like in actuality? This means that the world is set up, all its cultures, all its norms, all this, everything, especially in the Western world, it's all set up to mold you into the perfect cog into the machine for the powerful, to keep the machine, their system that they have going. I know this is conspiratorial. This is, oh, you're saying they. Who is they? You might know who they is, but we don't talk about it, right? But no, seriously. I don't want to get into super deep conspiratorial, alien, booga, dooga, dooga, hooga, hooga land, right? So basically, I just want you to keep in mind this simple concept, right? Most of the constructs, most of the norms, most of the things that you see in the society are meant to keep you as a cog in the machine in order to benefit people who have already set up the systems to do so. So what does this mean in practicality? You're rambling a lot, right? What does this mean in practicality? Basically, almost every single thing that this world promotes as normal, as good, as healthy is completely wrong. You want to do the exact opposite. Right now it's like 40 degrees, right? Other people are wearing jackets and coats. I'm emo, so I wear a shirt and short pants, right? No, it's because I just got out the gym. Don't be stupid, right? I mean, you can, like, if you really want to, test your limits, right? Like, put on some more stuff for the weather, right? But no, seriously. Aside from stuff like that, obviously I'm not telling you, oh, well, everyone else eats, but I'm different, I'm special, so I'm not gonna eat. Like, don't be retarded, right? But aside from basic stuff like that, right? Eating, drinking, you know, socializing. Socializing is great, right? Don't become emo. Don't become autistic. Don't become one of those, oh, I'm too cool for people, actually. No, like, needing other people is literally baked into your DNA, right? So don't become autistic. But aside from stuff like that, like drinking, like partying, not going to the gym, sleeping late, all of that stuff is trash, bro. And it might take you some time to realize this, right? Everyone has their own personal journey, you know? But at a certain point, you realize, like, almost every single thing that this world deems normal is, like, actively detrimental to you, especially as a man, right? Because if you're a woman, no offense to my ladies out there, right? I feel like women have a different, like, kind of, they have different needs, right? Or different people, different creatures, as much as this world tries to tell you, well, maybe Western world, as much as they try to tell you that, like, women and men are the same. We really aren't. We're obviously different, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But as a man, you need to have some adventure. You need some danger in your life. You need some excitement in your life. I was just talking with a friend the other day, and we were just talking about how, like, we low-key want to, like, fight. Not even in some crazy, oh, I want to have a bar fight or something. No, I want to, like, test my strength against another person. This modern world is so safe and so coddly and so cushiony that there's no real excitement. There's nothing that gets your blood rushing as a man. You need to go out and find that. Lifting is a good start, but I'm getting into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, MMA, stuff like that, right? So again, this is a little bit rambly, but I just want you to know pretty much every single thing that this world purports as normal, as good. Like, for example, you know the norm of, like, when you're in a public situation, whether you're on a bus or you're just walking around, right? Oh, it's weird to talk to people. Don't talk to random people. It's strange. Like, bro, that's autistic as fuck. Like, think about, like, how weird that is. It's more normal for you to look at some random ass box that some billionaire made in order to, like, farm your attention, in order to literally turn you into a walking money glitch. It's more normal to look at that and to even converse with another person on said box rather than just talk to another person who's literally 5 feet away from you. Think about how weird that is. When you realize that a lot of these norms are just made to milk profit from you, are just made to actively make your life worse, while actively making the lives of other people better. Or if not actively, at least inactively, right? Because if you're the type of person who kind of finds it hard to talk to strangers, who kind of finds it hard to take initiative, who kind of just has an easy life, who isn't used to taking risks, who isn't used to doing challenging stuff, then you're just slipping into an existence of quiet desperation, at least for men. I think that's from Fight Club or something, right? But just think about that. You're not maybe necessarily struggling, but it's just a sad, muted existence. Just, no life, just, you're just existing to get by. And that's not even always monetary, right? When you're not taking risks, when you're not doing what you feel to be natural and good for you and your soul, when you're not doing that, that's another sort of death. There are so many men who are just blank, like a slate of coal, like just gray. And sure, they'll maybe become animated with their friends and stuff, and you know, sure, they have moments where they have that spark in their eyes again, but they're so used to denying their just impulses, really, their impulses. And I'm not even just talking sexually, I just mean like just impulses, just wanting to talk to people, wanting to explore, wanting to do dangerous stuff, wanting to make a mark in the world, wanting to like fight people. Yeah, really fight people. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be aggressive or violent. It's not that you necessarily want to hurt someone. Maybe on some very, very primal level you do, right? But really it's more so you just want to like, it's in our blood, man. You want to compete. You want to test your strength against other people. You know, I did one in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class. I just dropped in for one, right? Because I've been busy and it's kind of hard to, a lot of time for it. But that was the first time I actually got to like wrestle versus someone. No homo. I already know y'all niggas gonna be like, oh, so you like touching men? All right, nigga. But no, seriously, it was actually really fun. Like you literally just wrestle people. There's no rules, like words go out the window. At first I was trying to do everything exact and proper. But like 10 minutes into the class, I realized, no, this is some really primal shit. Like you just do it. Like there's no rules. There's no, oh, you have to do it this exact way. You figure it out and you just do what's natural to you. Obviously there's rules, like don't pin your opponent's foot in a weird way so that you break their ankles or something, right? But aside from that, no, there's no rules. You just grapple for control. You do what feels natural and you try to win. You try to compete. There's no, oh, this is the exact way to do it. There's no, oh, this is the point A, point B, point C, point D. No, you just fucking wrestle and you just struggle and you compete. It was so fun because it was like for the first time, as someone, especially with a pretty analytical brain. Which, again, people like me, you can learn to turn that shit off, right? You can learn to be retarded, right? It's actually not that hard. You kind of just, like, stop trying so hard, right? That's a different topic, right? But seriously, when you have situations like this, activities where you're actually just able to express that masculine need for competition, for domination, that's when really beautiful things happen. Because you actually feel in touch with yourself, It's like greeting a long-lost part of yourself that you've locked away in a closet for far too long. Yeah, no homo shit, come on. Let's see what you're here, right? But for real. So, this has been a bit of a rambly video, but basically, I just want you to start taking risks. And this world is so trash, low-key, at least in the modern world, right? I like Western world, like developed countries, all that, For men, it's just very boring. You have to go out of your way to find excitement, to find something that actually gives you that spark, right? Even lifting at a certain point. Maybe I'm just autistic. Maybe I just like need crazy, crazy stuff 24/7 in order to like feel alive, right? But like genuinely, like I don't think I'm alone. I think a lot of us feel that just lack of excitement, bro. Like a 9-to-5 job, like I'm just going to work. Like the craziest thing I have to deal with is like, oh, a messed up soda or something. Like you know what I mean? Like, what is this, right? We used to like hunt and shit, and now we're like making orders at Starbucks. Like, what? So, again, this has been a pretty rambly video, right? But I just want you to start reclaiming that more like aggressive side of yourself, right? That more adventure-seeking side. Because life is not supposed to be boring, right? You have to go out of your way to find some hardship, right? Like, take a cold shower. Why not? Do something hard, bro. Like, go out naked in the snow. This sounds like some BuzzFeed shit, right? But literally, like, I want you to genuinely just start to reclaim that part of yourself, right? Because if you don't, then you just end up living a life of quiet desperation with no vitality. You're just a gray, lifeless slate. And that's honestly maybe even worse than death. At least if you die doing something fun, you know, prior to that, you're having the time of your life. But is it better to live a gray 80 years or a vibrant 40 years, right? And this is a false dichotomy anyways, because you can simply live a more aggressive, a more vibrant life. You don't have to do skydiving. You don't have to do stuff that puts your life in mortal danger, right? But you can do things to just increase the excitement of your life. Like, just increase the excitement of your life. That's what I want you to take away from this video. Increase the excitement of your life. Do the things that, oh, well, you're not supposed to do that as a man. Do martial arts. Like, learn to take a punch. Learn to kick someone. Learn how to literally, like, disable someone with a kick. Learn how to take people down. Like, wrestle against people. Test your strength. Do something competitive. You need that in your life to feel complete as a man. That's the video for today. I know it was good. One of one stuff. That's the only way we roll around here. As per usual, if you want any guidance in the gym, I have a full guide in the description down below. Click the link there. I'll see you on the next one. The only way is up. Peace.